Suppose you ran a community bank, the type that used to be called a savings and loan. You'd take in deposits from people, paying some interest on them, and loan the money out for mortgages, car loans, and so on, charging slightly higher interest. The difference would be your profit. Now suppose that you were a city government that had control over a utility. You'd get money from residents in the form of regular rate payments, and you'd spend the money on maintaining and upgrading services. But suppose you had some extra money in the middle. What would you do with it? One thing you could do would be to open a bank, which we'll call the City Utility Bank. Then you could lend the money and collect interest on it. Because you're now collecting interest, you don't need to bring in as much from residents, so you could cut the rates. This would be a good thing. But what if you loaned the money to another government project, so the interest rate you charged was very, very small? And what if you didn't require a firm repayment schedule? You would have a problem, because at some point, revenues would inevitably fall to the point where you couldn't maintain services. Then you would have to borrow money from a real bank at a higher rate of interest than you loaned it for. You would now be a city-owned bank that is losing money instead of making money. What do you do next? You would have to go to your residents and charge them even higher rates, and that would be a very bad thing.